better. It's easier to drive when you're going forward. Anyway, so I realized I forgot the card, and so I called James in the beginning, and he's like, oh, you have the groceries when you come home, right? He's like, you're not going to be bringing home a lot of stuff. And he's like, it's cold outside, so yeah, you got it, right? He's like, what are you getting? I'm like, I'm getting diapers, Desitin, you know, stuff like that. And he's like, oh, okay. I was going to get him snacks for his lunch, the chips that he likes, and a thing of Pringles, and that was basically it. And so he's like, oh, okay. He's like, then you have it, right? And I'm like, sure. And you have the big packs of diapers. It's 104 diapers. And it's kind of big and clunky, and when you're carrying a child, you know, it'd be nice to get some help. Not James. Oh, no. Not only is it bad enough that he has the key fob, so I need to remember where I parked, and there's only one lock on the door. So I have to actually open up the driver's side door and then unlock the rest of it. From that way, I don't know why he has the key fob besides for him to look cooler at his work. This way he could just press a button and it goes beep beep and unlocks and stuff. But I mean, for functionality wise, I'd be better off with it because I always have Karina. Even though he does drive the car more often than I ever will. Because it's nicer for his work and he has to, you know, dress to impress. It's also why he wants nicer, prettier clothing that fits him properly, and he wants a prettier car, and, you know, whatever. Oh, there's a deer. Look at the deer. There's 2 of them. That's awesome. So we're going to drive nice and slow down this road. But, yeah. So, yeah, he gets the key fob, and he gets the prettier car. Honestly, for me, functionality-wise, he drives the car because it's a 4-cylinder, and it's better on gas for him to go to and from work. Unless I'm leaving the house that day and I'm going to Walmart or something, honestly, I should have the car and he should have the Jeep. So, but he doesn't like driving the Jeep because it's not pretty enough. So, you know, at his work, he does need to dress to impress and whatever. So he needs to be driving something nicer, even though the Jeep has heat and the car does not. So, which is one of the reasons why it's better for me to have it, because I do have Karina and I prefer to have heat in the Jeep. So, and the Jeep does have music and this car does not. So, I mean, there are trade-offs both ways. So yeah, that was his conversation with me though on the phone. It was just like, I'm not helping you bring anything in. I'm like, okay, you don't have to, whatever, I got it. Because I do, I have it. So then I call him back, we're talking about different snacks, because I'm gonna, you know, would you like this type of chip or that type of chip? They had all different types of Pringles and stuff like that. And so then I let him go again, and then I called him back again. I'm like, look, I don't even have the card. He's like, really? All that window shopping and stuff? Now it's 9:30 at night. I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. I wasn't gonna get food from here anyway, because he wanted me to pick up something for dinner. And I didn't like their options at Target. Everything's super expensive, and it's not enough like quantity for the amount that you're paying. So I wasn't gonna get any food anyway. So yeah, so he's like, oh, it's 10 o'clock at night and there's no place open, because I was like, we could go out for dinner together, you know? Forgot the card anyway. And he's like, there's no place open. I'm like, there's tons of places open. There's all of the McDonald's and the Burger Kings and the Wendy's are open 24 hours a day. And he's like, I'm not doing that. And like, I'm like, okay, I gotta go. Because James does this thing where he gets, like, I'm the one who left the house. It is cold out, you know. My daughter is very bundled up though. And she got an awesome phone toy. It's awesome. But like, I'm the one who's doing the legwork. So I wasn't gonna stay on the phone with him while he's flipping out about his dinner and his stuff. Because I'm like, oh, well, you know, we could sit on the couch together and we could eat together when I get home tonight. And he's like, he doesn't want to do that. So, I mean, honestly, our relationship is like pulling teeth a lot of the times. It really is like pulling teeth. It's hard to get James to do anything besides from those computer games. That's why I joined in on playing the computer games with him. But I mean, they're so boring and you're not doing anything. It's like TV, and it's worse. Like, I know that TV isn't stimulating, you know, but I mean, the video games, for me, they're just so much worse, because you can't, like, I don't actually watch TV though. Like, when I watch TV, I get up and I move around and, you know, I do other things besides from the television. I don't like TV. I don't like video games. I like the radio. I'm not really big on the internet. I'm not big into the technology. You know, James calls me a technophobe or whatever. But he's right. I'm not big into the technology. So, you know, it's whatever. And, I don't know. I don't know why he got so upset. I'm like, you're upset? I gotta go. Because I'm not gonna sit there and listen to him be upset when I'm the one who's doing the legwork, and I don't care. I just put everything back. I put the diapers back, I put the Desitin back, I put the chips back, you know, and I got a $4.99 Mitchum because he wants the Mitchum deodorant because he doesn't like the smell of the deodorant that he's wearing because of whatever, I don't know. But he's like, and it's a clean, fresh scent. That's what it says on the bottle. It says clean and fresh. I'll show you the deodorant. I think it says clean and fresh when we get home. But like, it doesn't have a bad scent. I mean, I think it has a nice scent to it, but he is very particular about his scents and his smells and his this and his that. It's like, all right, James. But damn, dude, I feel like I'm dating a woman sometimes, like with the clothes and the hair and the car and the decorations. Like, our relationship is so goddamn complicated. Like, even when we get a house, I hate knickknacks. No offense to anyone who likes them. If you like them, that's great. My mother's a big knickknacker. You know, to me, they collect dust and they kill you because they're collecting dust in your house. You have to dust them once a week. And, you know, it's just a lot of dust collection. And I have a lot of stuff in my house right now. I really do, because Karina has a lot of toys. Kids need toys, and I get that. But, I mean, to have something that just looks pretty in your house and has no functions. Now, paintings on the walls are completely different for me. I will put up a million paintings and photos, but something that isn't attached to the wall and is like a cat or, you know, a snow globe or, you know, something, or like, you know, just something like knick-knacky that's pretty around the house that has absolutely no function, that's sitting and taking up space on a shelf, I honestly don't get. I don't get why would you want it in your house? Like, if it makes you happy, that's great. I don't get it, but, you know, I guess it's aesthetically pleasing. I'm not really into appearance, though. Like, I guess that's where the mismatch is, where someone else would be like, oh, look at the knickknack, it's so beautiful. I'd be like, I'm not dusting that. Why would you have that? Like, are you dusting that? You know, are you, like, how much time is that eating up? Does that make you feel something special when you look at it, though? If it does, then keep it, whatever. But I don't know, yeah, anyway, he got upset and angry, and I'm just like, okay, I gotta go. And I just let him go. I even hung up the phone because he was still talking, and I'm like, it takes two people to fight, and if I don't deal with it, then I won't fight with him, right? I don't know. So, I wish he was easier going sometimes, but he's not, and I have to accept that. Just what it is. Anyway, so this is my update. We just left Target. We got an $11 toy because I had a $14 gift card. So my daughter has a play phone that hopefully she'll play with instead of my phone. And it lights up like my phone does, so that's awesome. And I'm so happy for that. And I didn't want to get the diapers there anyway because I feel like they're a ripoff. They're $24.99 for 104 diapers. Now, I could get 96 diapers for $19.96 at Walmart. It's 10 more diapers for $5 more. I don't think that's worth it. So, yeah, I'm kind of glad I got stuck anyway. So, I could go to Walmart or I could go to Acme because they're doing the Monopoly board, and I want to get the pieces for the Monopoly board anyway. So I'm almost home. I'm gonna let this go. See ya.